Ladies and gentlemen, that is Eddie Hearn. He is the promoter of record. Wembley Stadium will be filled. Will it be filled tomorrow, Eddie
We'll
Hearn?
have 80,000 plus.
And then that's...
not a bad effort.
That's not bad.
Thank
you have Anthony Joshua. You believe he is the top draw. He is the #1 boxer in the sport, in the world.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, listen, Canelo is a huge star, and you have to put him on the same platform. But for me, being a heavyweight, being the unified champion of the world, I believe he is not just the best heavyweight in the world, but the biggest draw in world boxing. And tomorrow night, you will see it before your eyes when you look around and just go, wow. Because these are what Anthony Joshua events are. They are wow. And he has a real tough fight. And it's only really the people in boxing who are going, don't know about this fight,
Yeah, Povetkin is 39, but to me, he's a young 39. He looks fresh.
Sure,
he has bounce in his legs.
Yeah, he's not lived, he's lived a basic life, a clean life, and he's ready to fight. So I think the team, World of Boxing, the people backing him in Russia have put everything behind this camp, and this is his final throw of the dice to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Now in America, people can watch this fight how?
Live on DAZN. It's the home of boxing.
What the heck is DAZN?
DAZN, DAZN. Now we know how to pronounce it. DAZN.
And you can sign on. It's $9.99 a month. You get a month free if you want.
Yeah, and let's talk about that free month.
Right.
Anthony Joshua, the biggest star in world boxing, against Alexander Povetkin. The World Boxing Super Series final between George Groves and Callum Smith next week. Bellator next week. Great fight night on Saturday night. Then the World Boxing Super Series again. Then more Bellator. Then our show from Newcastle.
Eddie, I don't care about
Hold on, I
MMA.
haven't finished. October the 13th from Newcastle. October the 6th in Chicago.
Yeah.
Delorme Vargas, Beterbiev Johnson for the IBF world title. Roman against McDonald for the WBA world title. Jarrell Miller against Adamic. I haven't finished yet.
Yeah.
You thought that was enough value, didn't you? Well, you forgot about.
I paid for it.
You forgot about. You don't even have to pay for it. It's free.
I know.
October 20th. Saunders Andrade, one of the best matchups. Triple header. Katie Taylor, Farmer against Tennyson. Massive, and that's in the first month, and that's free.
What do you got coming for December, Eddie?
We got November the 17th will be announced next week, and we're also planning a December fight night as well.
Who's the headliner, friend? Who's the headliner for that card?
We'll find out next week.
Damn it!
Bellew against Usyk, also live on DAZN on November 10. Our Monaco show, also live on DAZN on November the 24th. I'm sure this big man's going to come and fight on DAZN as well.
Zone, we'll be coming. Come on, let's take a walk. Zone, we're done.
Almost. Now, we got to ask because it's the United States and people do care about Deontay Wilder there. Is that going to fight? Is that fight going to happen next in April?
One?
Wilder
We hope
versus
so.
AJ.
We've actually started talking to...
Shelley thinks you don't want it.
Shelley, well, we're not wasting our time. Shelley Finkel has come back, and my dad's going to actually meet him in October, early October, because if we beat Povetkin on Saturday night, we've probably got 2 or 3 weeks to make that fight. So we need to know if they
you are
want
a betting man, do you think that happens next, Mr. Hearn?
I do actually, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Is there enough money there to satisfy all the parties?
Well, that's the tricky thing.
Right.
That's always the tricky thing in boxing.
Good stuff. Prediction for Saturday night, Wembley. AJ against Povetkin.
I think a very lively 4 or 5 rounds, and then Joshua to take him out 6 to 8. What about you, Delbert?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing, yeah. First couple rounds going to be very lively on both parties.
Is it going to be a stoppage, Derek?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I believe AJ's got a knockout power to knock AJ out between 6 and 7.
And you setting a pay-per-view record, Eddie Hearn?
Apparently so. This is tracking beyond the pay-per-view record. At the moment, the pay-per-view is unbelievable. Long may it continue.
Your message is stream DAZN, DAZN.
That's right. All the American fight fans out there, sign up tonight or tomorrow. You get the free month. It's absolute boxing porn.
Thanks.
Thank you.